Here's a question. Where's the best place in Canada to watch the World Cup? How about Toronto? It embraces the title of the most diverse city on earth, and no more so than during the World Cup. We took a ride with CBC Radio's Matt Galloway, who introduces us to some of the city's most vibrant neighborhoods and their colorful soccer fans.
Hi, I'm Matt Galloway. I'm the host of Metro Morning on CBC Radio in Toronto. I'm a huge soccer fan as well, and the World Cup is on right now. Obviously, this is a huge deal right around the world and right across the country. But I like to think that this town, Toronto in particular, is the best place to watch the World Cup outside of the host country. We are a city of neighborhoods. It's the most diverse city on the planet, and every 4 years it seems like that goes beyond just being a nice slogan to something that actually comes alive. I've watched matches with 700 Turkish fans at 8 o'clock in the morning, been with Brazilian fans at 4 o'clock in the morning, hung out with people from Nigeria, from Slovakia, from England, and there's a sense that this community spirit that we have in Toronto really brings itself alive every 4 years during the World Cup. This year is no different. The city is electric with activity and excitement. So let's discover why Toronto is the place to be to watch the World Cup. So this is the corner of College and Clinton in Little Italy in downtown Toronto. 4 years ago, Italy won the World Cup, and this street from there, as far as you could see back that way, was filled with people. 100,000 people out, this spontaneous celebration, this completely shut down the streets. And that, in part, is what is amazing about the Italian community in this city. So you cheer for Italy. Yes, sir. But you also are from South Korea.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So how does that work?
Because the Italian is like my favorite team.
Just Italian flags, or do you change flags depending on who?
Exactly, that's what I do. You know.
That's good.
This is Italian place. I can't come and sell Uruguayan
flag. How many flags do you sell? Which is the most popular country?
Italy, Brazil, Portugal, Spain, you know, they're all popular.
Who do you support?
I'm from Nigeria.
So you have to cheer for Nigeria.
Of course.
You sell a lot of Nigerian flags?
No, because we lost.
No. So we're in Koreatown. This is just on the west end of Toronto, about 5 minutes away from my house. And in 2002, when the World Cup was held in Korea and Japan, this amazing thing happened in this community in which people slowly started to become soccer fanatics. There's a tiny little internet cafe. It's now an out-of-business travel agency. And I went there to try and figure out where Korean fans were going to be watching the game. And initially there was about 15 people kind of hung around a tiny little television screen. Came back for the next game, there were about 50 people huddled around the television screen. The screen was much larger then. The game after that, there were people outside on the block, out on the sidewalk. And then, when you looked outside, there was a whole wall that had been turned into a giant TV screen. And there were thousands of people here who were watching games. Now, this is not late in the afternoon. This is not in the evening. This is at 7 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, big booming drums, a huge truck. And there were people who were out that really seemed to come out of their shells and out of their communities to support what this game meant to them. As they continue to win, they got this swagger, they got this energy, and what that did was really transform, I think, how a lot of people see this community from a quaint little ethnic community to this huge, thriving part of the city. And that's kind of what is emblematic of soccer in particular, is it seems to bring people, when they get a win under their belt, out of their shells and really get them excited about who it is they are within this big mix of Toronto. So this is further along College Street, sort of in the little Portugal area where a lot of the Brazilians hang out. There's a huge Brazilian community down there. There are bars on each side of the road, back patios as well that are showing the game. But the place we've been invited to is Luso Auto Electric, which is a place that you'd normally, I guess, go and buy spark plugs. But some friends have rented it out and turned it into sort of an impromptu gathering for them and their pals while they watch Brazil. What is it about the team that allows you guys to have such a great time?
I don't know. I guess it's the ginga, you know, which is the Brazilian, it's like in your soul, you know, it's the Brazilian rhythm that the players have, and they bring everyone alive.
So we're in the back room of the auto body repair place now, and it's this amazing amazing city, in part because it's full of Brazilian fans having a great time, but there's also Portuguese fans, there's Italian fans, and there are a lot of people here who have taken the day off to watch soccer. This game is enormously important for them. But for a lot of people, they don't care about soccer at all, and that's the incredible thing, is that in a city like this is about culture. It's about the fact that you can be Brazilian for a day, you can be Portuguese for a day, you can be Italian for a day, you can be South Korean for a day, Turkish for a day, and I don't know any other city at any other time when that door is really open as it is in Toronto right now. It's an incredible feeling, and if Brazil win, it doesn't matter who you are, this place is going to be wild.
So did you work today?
No.
You took the day off?
No, day off.
Just called in sick and said, no, thank you
No,
very
no,
much.
I don't see it. It's sick. I said, hey, Brazil play today. I can't work.
One of the things I love about soccer is not that it's just an amazing sport to watch, but it's really about culture and community, and communities sort of opening themselves up and bringing other people into those communities. In a place like Toronto, in a place like Kensington Market in particular, it doesn't really matter who wins the World Cup. That's the great thing. You're going to have a good party either way.